Welcome to our channel where me and my pups, Bagel and Biscuit, explore, camp, and live for adventure in the great outdoors. We hope you enjoy our videos. Thank you so much for watching. Whew, I am gonna try to hold it together right now. Hi, Bagel Girl. I just experienced something so spectacular, and I can't believe I am so emotional over it. Like, I just wasn't expecting. I'm in Colorado, driving north, just outside the Denver area to a dispersed campground, going up the 285, went through this mountain pass. I'm not sure what the elevation was. I need to check on that. A little town called Leadville, Colorado. I stopped to get a coffee, and that town is a little over 10,000 feet. And as we went through the mountain pass and went up higher elevation, I think that's the highest elevation I've ever experienced. Very proud of my such an emotional moment. I saw things I've never seen before. So I'm still trying to process it and take it all in. I had to pull over for a minute. I was like up in the cloud tops. The little lakes up there and this big reservoir up there were still frozen. My little Honda Fit, I'm so proud of her. Her nickname is Little Shit. That's an endearing name I got from my grandmother. That's what she used to call me and my cousins and my siblings. But Little Shit made it up through that mountain pass. At one point, she had a little hard time switching gears, but we just took our time and through that one spot, and then after that she was fine. And it was just glorious. It started raining on us. It was just otherworldly for me. I'm sure lots of you have experienced that stretch of road before. I have not, and oh my gosh, that was just amazing. And now I'm at a little scenic view, which I'm decided to pull over and do some video and show you guys. This is amazing. Absolutely breathtaking. Alright, so we have arrived here at our camp spot for the night, maybe two, off of a Forest Service road. We are not far from Winter Park, the ski resort. Yeah, we got a little sunshine for a minute. This is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. The ski resort is actually over here. You can barely see one of the peaks through these trees. Yeah, I tried to stay out of the mud. Normally there is dispersed camping back here further, maybe about another half mile, but that road is closed right now. A lot of the Forest Service roads and dispersed camping up here on the mountain is not open yet because it's still too early for the season. It is May 30th today. There's this random snowmobile right here, which I'm pretty sure when you park it there in the snow and then the snow melts, there's no moving it unless you put it on a trailer. But I mean, I don't know. Somebody told me in the comments that it looks like it's gonna stay here all summer until it snows again. We're gonna walk down here. Guys, this is a beautiful spot. I am happy with parking my car, sleeping here tonight, maybe 2 nights. There is a little campfire down here. Let's see, the last I checked, oh, did you hear the thunder? The last I checked, it was 56 degrees. I'm holding Bagel right now, so I'll check the temperature here in a minute. Oh, look at these beautiful wildflowers. Oh my gosh. They're so gorgeous. Wow. We are up here. I also need to check our elevation here at Winter Park. I'll let you guys know that. Yeah, so here is a fire pit. Biscuit's going crazy. New smells. And he's gotta go pee. Good boy, Biscuit. Yeah, wow. This view. Look at this view. This was a gnarly drive up here. A lot of twisty, windy turns to get up the mountain. And then a lot of twisty, windy turns to go down the other side. In the rain, it was pouring rain. I wanted an adventure and I got one. We got an adventure. I really, really wanted to come up here though. Winter Park is a very special place to me where I have gone snow skiing several times with my dad. Good fun memories of that. Never been up here in the summertime. Yeah, look at that. That's Winter Park right there. Whew, what a view. I couldn't have asked for a better spot, to be honest, and I'm very thankful I'm not in a campground. I do need to be very careful reading up on the reviews. A lot of bear here. A lot of bear. So I do need to be very careful. I'm pretty careful anyways with my food stuff. I don't leave anything out. I don't sleep in a tent. I don't let the dogs wander off leash. I just want to walk over here to this edge and kind of see. It's not that steep right here. Morning natural gas pipeline. Come on, Biscuit. He smells some smells. And a hole. Probably a critter in that hole. Biscuit, come on. Okay, he's going nuts. Okay, so yeah, okay. This is probably about as far as I'm gonna go, but yeah, I'm sure the snow had, look at this view. Look at this view. I'm gonna put Bagel down so I can zoom in a minute. Ooh, I hear the thunder off in the distance. Look at this view. Wow. Winter Park, Colorado, you guys. It's breathtaking. To get used to the elevation here, see how I do. We'll see how I do. Wow, guys, wow. Look how cute. These are baby Christmas trees. Baby Christmas trees. I want one. They're so cute. Look at this little tiny. Look at this. Look. A Christmas tree made just for Bagel. Wow. So cool. so I did check. We are at 9,400 feet above elevation. That's not bad. And it is currently 59 degrees. I guess it's possible. The sun was here when we arrived, but now the clouds have come in. I suppose it's possible we could get more rain. I need to check the weather still. But I don't even have a jacket on. Like, this feels really good to me. And you know what? I don't know if it's a dry cold here. I can't remember, but almost every time we came skiing here, and we also skied at Keystone. Yeah, I think that's what it's called, Keystone. I always ended up taking my snow jacket off because it was just too hot here to wear it. I know, it's a different kind of cold here. Dry cold, wet cold. Maybe it's a wet cold, maybe. But yeah, 9,400 feet. I'm loving it. I'm in paradise, you guys. This was a crazy adventure to come do this by myself. But I did it. Yeah, I'm so proud of myself. I almost didn't take this trip. It was so worth it. Happy tears. Such happy tears. It was quite an adventure getting here. I cannot wait to share this with you guys. There's my little adventure boy. Every time I open a door, he tries to jump out to go explore. He just wants to check things out. Brand new place. Biscuit? Biscuit, are you a good boy? Yeah, you gotta listen to mommy though. Oh, look at that tail. You're a good boy. Bagel girl. Is it nap time again? Huh? Yeah. Alright, so I did get my recovery boards. I used them to level my car. And I used my trusty level. And it looked like I only needed to raise it a bit on the passenger side of the car. And it's pretty level. It's looking good. Yeah. I did want to mention safety things. If you're in a new spot you've never camped in before, if you're not feeling quite sure and because you're unfamiliar, I have my car ready to go if I need to split and get out of here. So I took a couple things that I needed out of my rooftop bag. I reattached it, tightened it up, snapped all the straps, reattached all the bungee cords for my paddleboard. And, you know, if worse comes to worse, I lose a couple of recovery boards, but those can easily be replaced. You know, I'm gonna close it up tonight, lock it all up, not leave anything open. If I have to, I've tested it out. It's actually not too hard. With this passenger seat over here pushed all the way forward, which is the position it's in when I'm sleeping, it gives me lots of room to stretch out. I can easily crawl into, even in a Honda Fit, I'm a 5'9" girl, I can easily crawl into that driver's side seat and take off. So it's also important to leave that driver's side seat empty so that if I needed to, I could jump in and do that. Yep, just some things to be thinking about, especially if you're a solo female or male camping alone in dispersed campsites off of forest roads. All right, the other thing, I do have a few forms of protection I carry with me at all times. Thankful to my oldest son, Chris, shout out to him, provided a weapon of sorts, a means of protection, not only for me, but
His sister also ended up with something from him, so keeping things in the family. My daughter also goes out solo camping alone in her vehicle, car camping. So I do have them easily accessible in different spots hidden so they're not visible. But no matter where I'm at in my vehicle, I mean, granted it's very small inside. If I sit in the center back here, I could pretty much reach all four corners of my car, which is good because I can easily access a form of protection if I needed it. That's also very important when you're camping alone. Plus, look at these guard dogs I have. Seriously, who's gonna mess with me? Look at this boy. Look at this boy. Yeah, he protects both of us, huh, Bagel? Oh, Bagel girl. Yeah, he's our knight in shining armor. Yeah. Oh, I love you too. Mwah. Say hi. Are you cold? You need your sweater on? Yeah, say hi. Hello. We're in Colorado.